Hi guys, my name is Candace. If you're new, but if you're returning, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing the third part of my three-part series, and it is going to be showing you my foolproof wash and go routine. So I actually posted to see what y'all wanted to see, and I think we had a couple of people say yes, they wanted to see this routine, and I've never posted a wash day routine on my channel, so this is the first one. And I'm gonna show you how to get your curls very defined, very healthy, very juicy in this wash day routine. So if you're interested, keep on watching. Okay, so what I've done so far, prep my hair before wash day. That was the first video y'all saw. Wash day, and now we're on the wash and go. So I have 4 sections all separated out, and they're all pretty damp. I didn't do this right when I got out the shower. I gave it a little time because I just wanted to go get a snack. I had a little bit of fruit, so it's a little bit drier than usual. So if we need to, I'll add more water in. But besides water, the products I'm gonna be using today: Curls Blueberry Bliss Reparative Leave-In Conditioner, this looks messy, but it's the Texture ID Styling Cream. Don't mind all the red, that's from the hair wax video I did. But I love this stuff. I'm pretty sure I buy this at Sally's, and I buy this at, this was a gift, and I'm pretty sure this is at Target, and this is at Sally's. And then Eco Styler Gel, and I have the Black Castor and Flaxseed Oil one. This is the one I always use. So yeah, those are the products I'm gonna be using today. And to get started, we're gonna start in the back. And I have this in a 2-strand twist. I'm gonna take this out and only deal with, so this was 2-strand twisted, I'm only gonna deal with 1/2 of the twist. Clip the rest back up. And if you want your hair to stay wet up here, feel free to go get a shower cap. I don't have any, and I didn't feel like buying any. So that's why I don't have one on my head, but you could also use a Walmart bag. I'm just gonna run a little bit of water on my hands and wet this section just a little bit, because it's imperative that your hair is wet when you're doing a wash and go. You don't want it to be dry. That's not gonna help your curls. So I'm just gonna wet that section just a little bit. And this is what my hair is looking like freshly washed. That's kind of like the curl definition I have so far. But first we're gonna go in with the Blueberry Bliss Reparative Leave-In Conditioner. And this is just to moisturize my hair. This is not really gonna give you any curl definition. This is strictly for the health of my hair. I love this leave-in conditioner. It's very softening, and it just melts into my hair. There's no white cast or anything. And that's also another thing I need to say. This combo that I'm using doesn't leave a white cast in my hair. So that's really, really good, because some product combinations leave a white cast, and then you have to wash your hair the next day because it looks like you have dandruff. Next, I'm gonna go in with the Texture ID Styling Cream. And I'm a little bit heavy-handed with this styling cream because this is what makes my curls pop, and then the gel kind of locks it in. So also, if you want to, if your hair's thicker, you can go in smaller sections and do your hair that way. So let's look. This is undefined. This just has leave-in conditioner, and this is with a little Texture ID styling cream. You can see every clumped curl. It's crazy how well this product works. So just to show y'all the difference, this is with the Texture ID Styling Cream. This is undefined. This is clearly more defined. And that's how I like my wash and goes, very, very defined. The back of my head, the curls are easier to define. They're very loose, and my hair feels a little bit thinner back here. So the real test will be the front of my head. But you're just gonna, yeah, slather that on, and don't forget the roots. Okay. Okay. So this is just leave-in conditioner and styling cream, and my curls are already so defined. But to kind of lock all the curls into place, I go in with the Eco Styler gel. And I'm not very heavy-handed with the Eco Styler gel because I don't need the Eco Styler gel to lock my curls. Like, I don't need it to define my curls, I just need it to lock it in place. So I kind of just run a light layer over my hair. And I like the Eco Styler gel on my roots too, to smooth them down. And then this is what my hair looks like after. Minimal frizz, very, very, very defined. Yeah, so that's my process. And then I'm gonna go get the other side of the 2-strand twist and repeat the process. Again, starting with that Blueberry Bliss reparative leave-in conditioner just for some conditioning and moisture in my hair. And if your hair dried too much because you waited too long after the shower, feel free to use a spray bottle or just kind of dip your hair under the sink and wet it just a little bit. Or what I used to do when I was like a new natural is I would mix my, oopsie, I mix the sections. I would mix my Mixed Chicks leave-in conditioner, it's kind of watery anyway, and water in a spray bottle and spray that, and that would be like my re-moisturizing routine. Just to make things easier and like speed up the process of moisturizing my hair. So if you have like a leave-in conditioner that you really like, if you want to like speed up your process of styling, mix it with water and like water it down just a little bit and spray it on your hair instead. My nails keep mixing the sections together. Okay, this is pretty defined, and then we're gonna lock that curl in with a light coat of gel, and then we're also gonna put some gel on the roots to smooth them down. Okay, now we're gonna go to the front. Don't know why there's 2 clips in this one section. Okay, you see 2-strand twist. Oh, it's kind of mixed. Let me fix the part a little bit. Yeah, 2-strand twist. Parts don't matter at this point. But take 1/2 of the 2-strand twist and re-wet it just a little bit if you need to. Again, I waited some time to style before I got out the shower, so my hair is drying. So re-wet it a little bit. Just, then go in with your reparative leave-in conditioner. And this will soften up your hair. Oh my gosh, you can see my roots growing out, the black strip near my roots. My hair grows so fast. Then go in with the Texture ID curling cream. I would say this product is like the MVP. It makes my hair like really defined, and like I said, I am heavy-handed with it, but still I get no white flakes, which is amazing. And then kind of rake it through your hair. As you can see, I'm getting to the front section, so it's a little bit harder to define, but keep on raking it through, or even add more product if needed. And you will get there. Then go in with light layer of gel. There we go. Now you can see every curl is defined. And you can even like split up the section and kind of like work every curl like that if you want to. I'm too lazy to do that, but if you're having like a section that's puffy, give it a little finger curl and it'll be just fine. My roots are a little bit puffy, so I'm gonna smooth them out with some gel. Perfect. Perfect. Now we're gonna go on to the last part of this section, the very front. And I am going to re-wet this just a little bit. Using conditioner. Oh, the section's kind of blended. Oh, there we go. To be honest, I think that last section was a little bit too dry when I put the product on, so I wet my hair way more this time. That should help the curl definition. Like I said, I'm very heavy-handed with the Texture AD styling cream. It is, yeah, that looks way better. So that's just to say, don't start your wash day with dry hair. Like, it needs to be a little bit, even like dripping wet works fine. Cause this looks way more defined than this is a little puffy, so I might redo that last section. Just a little bit. Okay, then do the light layer of gel, especially on the roots to smooth them down. And then since this is the front, like, wow, you can see the difference. Like, this is like very defined and this is like a little bit poofy. So I'll probably end up redoing that section. Since this is the front, I take gel on my finger and finger coil these front sections, because this, like, the front of your hair is really defined, then it looks like it lasts longer. The style lasts longer. If it's not, it just kind of looks like messy earlier. Of course, it's naturally going to get puffier as the week goes on. Actually, you know what? I think it's not too bad, so I'm gonna keep that how it is. Sorry guys, I'm looking in my mirror behind the camera. Okay, there we go. So that is this first section done, or this first half. That's the process I do. And yeah, I am going to do the other half off camera just because it's the same process and I don't want to bore y'all with the repetitiveness. And then I'll come back when everything is done. So, okay, so this is my head completely done. And it looks really good. This is what the length is giving. I love this haircut, guys. It is so like long bob cute to me. But yeah, this is my whole head. It's obviously still wet. But now, like I was saying earlier about like the gel smoothing your roots down, I'm gonna take a little bit of gel on my finger, just kind of this, and go over the top. Also, this would be a good time while your edges are wet, put gel on them, kind of like gel them back a little bit. I usually do that, but also I already know that like once this dries, my edges won't be seen, so it's not that big of a deal. Dry my hands off. Okay, this is the finished product. And now you have two options. You can let it air dry, or you can have a diffuser, a blow dryer with a diffuser head on it. I don't have my diffuser with me, so I've been letting my hair air dry. And when I say foolproof, I mean like foolproof as in my hair has been like staying elongated and not shriveling up, even with like while it's like drying wet, like air drying. Because usually when you use a diffuser, it dries the hair quicker, so it kind of freezes it at its elongated state. But when you use air dry, it's more likely to shrivel up. But with this product combo, my hair has not been shriveling up. So by all means, go get those 3 products and try it for yourself. I'll put a picture right here of what my hair looks like in the dried state. And that is it for this video, you guys. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye. My camera's dying.
Love yours. No such thing. No such thing as a life that's better than yours. No such thing as a life that's better than yours. Love yours.